This is the must watches of the spring season of movie watching, one of my favorite seasons of movie watching on the calendar of movie watching for a complete coverage of these films plus the others films. You can see that right here on the Frank Atkins channel. I recorded it last year. It lists the years, it lists some of the actor names, and I give you a little synopsis of each film and why it's included in the spring season of movie watching. This is just an updated version with a few little tweaks, and just to kind of condense it for you to see all the must watches for the spring season of movie watching. Just go through them quickly. This year it starts on Friday, March the 27th, coming up very soon. Really looking forward to this, and it will conclude May the 31st, 2026. Okay, and after that we go to the June season of movie watching. So the must watches to date for 2026 spring season are: we have The Crossing, 1994. This one is this is an optional film you can watch during the off season to fit it in before the spring season actually starts. So, Christian film, not Cristiano, David Muir film, about 30 minutes long. Sonic Boom is another one of these optional ones. 1975, this one, Sonic Boom, was tonight's feature presentation. So this one is already in the can. So this has already been watched. So it will not be watched in the spring season. Short film, 31 minutes long. Really interesting film. Late One Night, another short film. This is a Cristiano film, 2001. This is one I did not have listed last year, but I think it fits perfectly into the spring season of movie watching. Nice shots of burgers, fries, and bacon burgers, fries. That was the Kay Bella pick tonight for the big cash prizes. Interesting. And chicken sandwiches and tea. All right, so it fits right into spring. Great film, 32 minutes long, Cristiano film. Brad Heller. And this one, Josh Gafka, Hugh McLean. Love this film. This one is also an optional. This one is also optional for the off season. You can do it in the off season. We have not done it yet for off season. Into the Harvest, 1998. Another optional. Okay. This one is in the can. This is a Cristiano film. So this one has been watched already. All right, so we won't see it in the spring season. The Boogie Man, 1980. I am adding this one. Okay, Susanna Love, Nicholas Love, John Carradine. This has been added now officially as a must watch, but it usually is done in the off season. Okay, so there's no like rush to get these. Oh, we got one more. This is perfect March. You can do it in April too. A lot of sun, good horror film. Perfect. It is a must watch. I like it that much. The Nightmare Never Ends, also 1980, is now an official must watch, and it is also optional. So we have 6 films that you can watch in the off season, but if not, they have to be watched in the spring season, which you have a lot of time. You have over 60 days to do it. So these are those films. The rest are just must watches that are not optional for the off season. They need to be watched within this time period. And the one that we usually kick off the season with is Terror at Red Wolf Inn. Did that the last 2 years, 1972. Great, weird little horror film. April Fool's Day, 1986. Good to get this in on April the 1st, of course. Another must watch. All the Kind Strangers, 1974. Definitely still a must watch for spring season. Contamination, 1980. Still a must watch. Really glorious experience watching this. Contamination, 1980. Doomsday Machine is now going to be under review. So this year it will be under review to see if it will be carried over into a must watch. Okay, but it is must watch for this year, but it's under review. The Alpha incident, 1978, perhaps the peak of the spring season, really the peak of like April. The Alpha incident, 1978, and then we have the National Football League Draft 2026, always a must watch with the party. Piranha, 1972, not to be confused with 1978 Piranha, so a higher budget movie. This is very low budget. William Smith. This one still a must watch. It's really weird, but definitely stick that in the must watch. Against All Hope, 1982. Edward T. McDougall, Christian film with Michael Madsen, love it. Idaho Transfer, 1974. Peter Fonda directed, one of the best ones of spring season. Rattlers, 1976. This is one that I forgot to include on the whiteboard last year. That's why we're doing this updated. Rattlers, 1976. Low budget, Sam Chu Jr. And this has a lot of like kind of hot feel. It's like kind of desert, and it's just perfect for like probably May. Fits into like May a little bit better. Really good watch right here. Trucker's Woman, 1975, will be under review. Didn't like this as much last year, but we're still doing it for this year. It's a must watch. I kind of hope we keep it on there. We'll decide. We'll see what happens with Trucker's Woman, 1975, under review. The Harvest, not to be confused with Into the Harvest, 1999. This one's about short film. It's maybe like 17 minutes long. It's a good film. Julie and Jack, 2003, one of my favorites. It's a great, hilarious film. 2003, must watch. And finally, Trip with the Teacher, 1975. And I think we're also going to add this one to the under review. See how that goes. I think my prediction with the 3 under reviews is that I think that Trucker's Woman will pass. I think that Doomsday Machine will pass. And I think that Trip with the Teacher is close. It may not make it to next year. But these are your must watches. We have in total, we have 21. But the ones that have been watched already, we have 6 that are optional can be watched in the off season or spring season. We've done this one, we've done this one, and we've done this one. So we have this year 18 must watches, spring season movie watching in over 60 days. So it's pretty easy to do. And so that's it for the must watches right here. If you have any questions about which ones are like the best of these, watch the other video from last year, because I go through that and I do my recommendations like 5-star and all that. All right, guys, thanks for watching this quick little breakdown list of spring season movie watching beginning this Friday. Which movie we'll begin with, we'll find out. All right, guys, have a great spring.